All right. Welcome. My favorite Thursday edition of Office Hours with my mentor, Blaine Bartlett. Thank you, Blaine, for joining me as always.
Hey, absolutely. My pleasure as always. I look forward to this day every week.
Me too. Look at our special guest down there. Nada,
Yeah.
rise up for
Hi,
you. How are you?
I'm so amazing. Thank you for having me. It's an honor to be here. Very, very excited about this.
Oh, we're super excited, and especially, my main mission in life is to have people enjoy the consistent, persistent pursuit of their potential, and no better place to do it than Rise Up for You, enhancing culture, but more importantly, I think showing how to use our soft skills to pursue that potential. How do you get on a very similar mission of mine to empower people simply to be happy to reach their potential?
That's the key question, and I think you nailed it. It's really these soft skills that help us pursue that potential. And I always say that you can have all the technique, all the degrees, all the strategy in the world, but if you don't have those soft skills to take action, they go nowhere. And it really started as a performer. That was my first career, David, actually. So I used to tour around the world singing and dancing. I used to roll over Broadway musical theater. And I used to realize that, I was always the best performer, but interestingly enough, I was never ever the best singer. There was always 3 or 4 other singers in the room that had way better technique. They could sing me out of the water. But the difference was really just the soft skills. It was resilience. It was showing up. It was growth mindset. It was confidence. It was my ability to communicate effectively. And that's when I really noticed it. And every career after that, I was an executive for 5 years at 27. I saw the same thing happening, that it was really these soft skills that were getting in the way of not only individual success, but also organizational and company success. It really was the key component.
Talk a little bit about how you close the gap with a mindset. What's the shift in mindset necessary there?
The first place to start is by seeking feedback. And the reason why I say that is because we don't know what we don't know. So if you talk to most people, they're going to say, I'm confident, I know what I'm doing, I'm good, right? And those are what we call our blind spots. And so really, in order for us to grow and to seek growth, we need to be able to ask. I like to call them your personal board of directors. So you have your council of 5. Seek guidance, seek feedback on what are some areas that you can see in me that I can't see in myself, both positive and things that I need to work on. Because again, we all have blind spots, including myself. And sometimes we don't even know where to start because we think we're good. We think we have it all together. But, coworkers think something differently. You're showing up in a different way. So I really say first start and figure out what are some of the external perceptions from your personal board or maybe 5 people that are in your community. And now take that feedback and say, okay, well, most people have told me that I need more confidence. Most people say I'm a little bit more harsh when I speak, or I'm not empathetic. Now let me start growing these areas. That's the first place, is really building that accurate self-assessment.
How do you see this new adaptability intelligence, the AI, instead of IQ and EQ, this AQ? How important do you think adaptability is as a soft skill, and what effect is it going to have moving forward, because things are not going to slow down?
You're nailing it. And I always say that adaptability, especially right now, and I think we're all seeing it around the world with COVID-19, it's a key component in soft skills, because the skills that we have today, they might be completely mundane in 5 years from now, right? They might not even exist. And that's why these soft skills are so important, because it really doesn't matter what strategy or technique or technical skills you have. If they don't matter in 10 years, you have to adapt. You have no choice but to pivot. Otherwise, you're going to be left in the dust. And so, David, that it's a really, really key component. I'm glad you bring it up, because artificial intelligence is moving at such a rapid rate. But little did people think a pandemic was going to come first, right? And so this is what we're seeing right now, is that people are trying to build that adaptive muscle. And they're starting to learn, oh, okay, what do I do? I've been furloughed. Unfortunately, I lost my job. All I know is this industry for the past 20 years. Now what? And that's why this adaptive muscle, or the AQ that you call it, is so incredibly important for in these moments where we can say, hey, I have a growth mindset. Let me make a shift. Let me learn a new skill. Let me adapt to today's society and programming.